Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be making the youareanidiot.org Trojan out of JavaScript. So let's get started. So first, we're gonna go into W3 Schools because I like using it because it'll run some HTML online. So first, if you don't know what the youareanidiot.org Trojan is, basically, if you go into the site, it'll start displaying something like a flash that'll say you are an idiot, and then after that it is gonna and then after that if you try to close out of it, it's gonna start popping out windows. It's gonna start like displaying pop-ups that will go around your screen. So today I'm gonna be making that, except without the flash. So first we're gonna be making a script. So first I'm gonna be using a script. So here's a regular pop-up. It's just a window dot. And then after that, the first thing's the URL. Put the URL here. And now here, you can, since it's a small window that pops up, we're gonna have to make the width and height about 200. Except the width will be a bit greater, so I'm gonna just make it 300. So, wait. So if you run it, it'll display this thing. And that's exactly what we want. You know what? I'm just gonna make the size a little bit less, like this much. So I'm gonna make it like, there we go. That's perfect. So now there is this attribute. Wait, first let me put this. So there is this function that'll move this window. So first we're gonna have to make a variable or pop up with this function. Okay, so now we're gonna have to make the pop-up move. So pop up move to, which is a function that'll move something to the X position. So let me just make X and Y. So let's just set it to 0 because it will start here. So as you can see, it works. The code works. Wait, the height. That's good. So now it'll just start moving the pop-up to the X and Y position. But let's just make this a function because then we're going to have to display an infinite loop, which is going to be a set interval. So function move across screen. You know what? I'm just going to make it bounce. So let me just make x plus equals, let's say the speed is 100. But since like, you know what, I'm just gonna make it 175 because it's gonna like move more across the screen. Or you know what, no, it's just gonna be 50 and y plus equals 50. Now if we display this, it's not gonna do anything because it's a function. So we're gonna make a set interval. Interval bounds 0 because it's gonna be 0 milliseconds or it's gonna go really fast or higher frame rate. So as you can see, it just immediately popped up here, which is not what we want. So let's just make the speed So let's just make two variables which will define the speed. I'm going to show you why. Okay. So now we want if the x is at the bottom of the screen, then we want it to bounce. So we're going to have to make this variable, like the x speed, negative of itself. And same thing for y. So if now, so a regular PC has a pixels of 1920 by 1080. So if x is greater than or equal to, if x is greater than or equal to 1920, then x speed you know what, let's just make this 20 because it's a multiple, so it's just going to immediately bounce. Get this. So if we run this, it just does that, but okay, so I have made a little mistake here. You can't put this inside of the function because then the infinite loop will keep on displaying this. So as a result, it won't bounce like this. It will just keep staying here. So let's just move this outside of the function. And after that, it's just gonna bounce. And then after that, if it's greater, like if the screen is when it reaches here, the window, it's gonna have to bounce back. So how's that gonna happen? The x speed is gonna like negatize itself. So multiply it by -1. So x speed so it does that. But we're gonna have to need to change the y position. So if y is greater than 1080, because remember the width is 1080 pixels, then y speed is equal to negative y speed. So let me just update this because it just says plus equals. So it's gonna just do this. Actually, let's make the x and y position a bit greater than 0. Okay, so now if if y greater than, you know what, let's just make an else if statement. X is less than or equal to. So this is why I changed it, because then after that it will immediately get stuck here because it's gonna keep on multiplying it by -1, so it'll just keep on going forward and backward. And you don't want that because then after that it'll just get stuck here. So here's what we're gonna do. So else if x is less than or equal to 0, this will also make the x be negative itself. And here, now will it bounce? Yeah, this is exactly how it's supposed to bounce. Now it's a bit too fast. Can't like click on it, so. But this is just the bouncing. If you try to close out of it, then it'll just duplicate the window. So I'm gonna make a function that does that. And also it's kind of like a snake because it opens like 3 windows at the same time. So yeah. So let me just make the speed a bit less, for example, 2. So it's just gonna keep saying like that. Wait, let me just add the equals because it's getting stuck. That can really help it. Maybe it's a bit less because the definition is meh. Will this work? Okay, wait. So borderline 2. Sorry about that. So this is what happens, but there's a borderline here. So let me just make this 1,000, and this will be just 1,900 because weird. Here. So it just gets stuck here and here. I don't know why. Okay, but it is acceptable. So wait, let me just close all the windows I opened before. Wait, they can easily close it here. So what? So we're just gonna use like a mouse out function. So first, let's add a canvas because that's how, if it's gonna be mouse out, like, and they're trying to close a tab, it's supposed to for loop it or it's supposed to loop it again. So yeah. Wait, but in order to do that, we're gonna need to make a function. Let's just call the function. So function, this, yeah, that's good enough. And after that, just call the function. I guess it's a bit too slow. So let's just make the X and Y speed 4. So this is getting less stuck. Now let's just make it a little bit. Is this working? Yeah, it is. So let's just make this 900. Wait, please wait a second while I edit this. Okay, so I've just edited it so that it bounces. And it should work. Yep, it's perfect. Okay, so let's just make a canvas. This width equals 1640. 880. Let me just flow this into HTML share real quick because this canvas just isn't enough. So let's just go into HTML share. Also kind of crazy stuff.xyz, by the way. Wait a second while I do this thing. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pause because I don't want to show my files and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go into HTML share. By the way, depending on where you move it, it's located there because you can download it from crazystuff.xyz. So for now, I'm just gonna go to the folder where it is. It's in the tools portal, by the way, so you're gonna also have to download the tools portal. So yeah. Now let me load this into Google Chrome. Okay. So now let me resume the Okay. So yeah, here it is. This is HTML share. So now copy. I'm gonna say pop-up blocked. That's the problem with this though. It even works in youareanidiot.org. So if you allow pop-ups, then this will work. But as you can see, this is the border, so I'm gonna need to just a moment, just click to see it in full screen. Oh no. Okay, you know what? Let me just right click and inspect. And I'm just gonna do it like this. Actually, no, this doesn't work. Strange. You know what? This is our best choice for now. Anyways, the canvas is gonna be here. So so if we just go here, let me. So I just added the on mouse out attribute. So whenever you just move it out, it should call the function. So window bounds. Oh, it's working. Check it out. So if we just keep doing this, wow. Incredibly laggy though, but it'll do. Well, hey, that's the point of the, isn't that the point of like crashing a computer? Because I mean, that is what it's like doing. Oh God, this is dangerous. I hate this. Okay, so I removed the on mouse out attribute because it's really annoying. So now let me just find the key code for Alt F4, Control key, the W key, and many other shortcuts because I'm gonna need it. Because if they just try to use shortcuts, they're gonna be not gonna. It's not gonna be able to destroy the computer. So I mean, not destroy the computer, but crash it. So yeah. Okay, so now just gonna make a few things. So since this is going to be the infinite loop and the function bounds, it's going to allow, oh wait, no, I don't even need it to put it in the function. So after this, so var key equals event.key. So now if key is equal to so if key, you know what? I don't even need key code. Just key is equal to W or key equals if I just do a multi thing like alt C. Wait, let me just first do this. Oh god, I forgot to close this. Why isn't it moving? Just my actions. Weird. So wait, if I but actually, you know what? Let's first build the part that like, you know, it like duplicates every once in a while. Because like that's really the thing that crashes it. So set. You know what? I wouldn't even use this anymore. That's the thing. So set I and t or set interval. So bounds. Then after that, let's just remove the variable. Timing. Window dot bounds. 1,000. No. Timing. By the way, in the end, if it like crashes, then that's because I ran my code. Okay. This is dangerous. You know what? I'm just gonna make it every 10 seconds because I don't want this to crash. What happened? No. Oh god. Oh god. Wait. Okay, so I'm back, and as you could see, previously my computer crashed because of an error in the code. So yeah, this was the code before the error. Okay, so now inside, so let's just continue. So this is code. So we are going to divide the timing by 2 inside of this function because in the Trojan, the function of opening the window will keep on accelerating. So that's what we're going to need to do. Timing divided by 2. And we're also going to need to call in the function because it says set interval. It doesn't really necessarily start the function at the beginning of the interval, but rather it will first wait for the timing and then after that do it. So it's not going to start and then after that do it. So window bounds. So this is basically it. Now I really don't want to run the code because then the PC might crash, okay? So yeah. So actually I'm gonna run the code like at the end of the video. So yeah. So since it's first as if it's a sneak, we're gonna display 3. Okay, so then after that it's gonna be sneak going around and around and around. Okay, so now inside of the function we need to go back. So this is the inside of the function. So let me just make a key. So our key equals event dot. So now this is great. Now let me just go back inside here. So if key equals W, let me just copy and paste this. If key equals W or key equals Q or it is equal to, wait, let me see how to put a control. I'll be right back. Okay, so I found it out. So, or then it's going to be this event.control key. So that means that if like you click a control key, then it'll also do the function. Now, alt key, because if someone tries to do alt F4, then it would not work. So yeah. So now let's do it. Oh wait, okay. So wait, so let me add another function, which is on when F4 is clicked or if the shift key is clicked. So I have done this now, or key equals F4 or if alpha dot close. So now when it does this, so basically what I'm doing here is if they use the control W shortcut, it's gonna redo the function so they just can't close the window. If it's capital somehow, then they can't do it. If they click the control key and when they're doing the control W, can't do it. When they're doing the alt key, when they're trying to do alt F4, can't do it. If they're trying to click the F4 key, can't do it. And if they somehow click on the pop-up and it closes, can't do it. So now it's gonna be so now when it does this, it's gonna do the window.bounce. And then after that, it's going to pop up dot alert. So basically it's gonna alert instead of pop up. I think it says this is what happens. Okay. So yeah, I think that this is the whole entire Trojan in its glory. All right. So yeah, except now we are going to need to get the code from youareidiot.org. And yeah, let me just do that real quick. Okay, so now after this, let's so after this, let's put the video on the screen. So here's what we're gonna do. So first, we are gonna we're gonna do var. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna do var. No, we're not gonna do var. We're gonna do pop up dot document dot write. Then after that, let's add the video. So video source equals. Now let's wait. Actually, let's add apostrophes instead because there's gonna be quotes in this. So video source is equal to now the magic. No. And now let's do the magic link. So here's the youareidiot.org. So now we're going to go back. We're going to go here. Source equals this. Now loop. Play. No controls though. No controls. So now we're going to actually copy and paste this code because it's also here. Gotta close it. Okay, so now we are going to so now this video will be playing in the background and it's going to be over here. So now let's finish off the final code. So canvas on mouse out on then oh yeah. So on mouse out equal to window bounce and now we are going to do on click goes window bounds. Now, before I run the code, let me save everything. Now, if we play this, it should do the flash. Oh God. Wait for 10. Oh God. Okay, wait, I made a crucial mistake, which was I didn't add the space. Wait, let me move. So I made a crucial mistake and I forgot to add a space over here. So yeah, but now we are going to run the code. Are you ready? We are going to run the code in 3, 2, 1, go. So now I have saved the code. So let's launch it together. So here is the document that I've saved in HTML sphere, and here it is. As you can see, it's bouncing around the screen like crazy. Now just try to like close it. Like you just can't. You can't. Ah. And it's slowly gonna crash now. And as you can see, it is crazy. Wait, let me just stop the share and then share it again so that you can just hear sound. Thank you so Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.